Hi everyone, it's Christina and it's Friday. I thought I would do a real quick sort of an artsy page in my journal. Haven't done one in a bit, and I thought I would share the process with all of you. So I'm going to head on over to my craft table and let's get started. Before I work on the journal page, I thought I would share my journal notebook for 2021. So there is the cover. I added some lace. I glued some lace on it. Goes over to the back, and there's some trim. And then what I did is this, I don't even know what you call it. My mom was a professional seamstress, and back in the day, this is, I suppose, what she would have to sew on is some of the labels and the clothing that she made. So this is my mom's roll, and I don't know, this is like vintage. Not only do I have her vintage buttons, but I got a lot of her vintage sewing supplies. So I cut a piece off, and then I put some little bit of ribbon under on top of that. And then years ago I ordered this ribbon and it says handmade, so I cut a little piece of that off and then I sewed it on. This was in Happy Mail too one time, so I put one of those pink rosettes there. There's a tag, and when I'm finished with this journal, because I don't know if it's going to last all the way through to February or March, but usually what I do when I'm finished a journal, like this one here, I just wrote June, July, August. This one here, April, May. So that's usually what I do when I finish this, so I know what month these I use this. All right, so let's flip through it. And I'm kind of all over the place with this journal. I try to keep it in sequence or chronological order, but not all the time. So I made a little inside pocket, got a little tag here. And sometimes I just like to jot things down, right? Words for 2021, freedom, joy, journey. Write your story, art therapy, art can change your life, paint more. And a verse from the Bible, Proverbs 22:9, I have new plans for you. And then I just tape this card on here, and I mean, I'm always just adding collage pieces, things that are hanging around on my desk. And I think, oh, that's right. See this stamp set? It's a Christmas stamp set, but I'm leaving it out because I like the individual designs for the numbers on there. So I'm keeping it out, and then if I want to actually stamp a certain day, then I can use these numbers. So there's one, so January the 1st, reflect. And here I just ripped up, I often keep paper bags. Like if I'm out shopping, then I can just take this paper bag and I'll rip a piece like so. And then it makes for a bit of background. So I think that's what I did right here in number 3, and then that's where I did a little bit of journaling right there. And prompts, Junk Journal January. This is on Instagram at Meg Journals, and there's some ideas if you don't know what to put in your journal. Here's another little tip in that I put on. Glued a napkin on the background there. Sometimes I never finish a page, I just don't know what to put there, or I just like the background picture and I don't want to cover it up. Oh, and I also, when I made this journal, sewed on all kinds of different colored trim. So pink trim, white trim, a lilac purpley type trim, and green. Always makes the journal look so pretty. And this is a corn dog. I think it's a corn dog. I have to go check the other side. I believe it's a corn dog wrapper. Corn dog? Yeah, corn dog wrapper. I don't know where I got that, but I finally, again, it's been on my in my stash for so long. I love the sound of it too. So I'm not covering it. I'm just going to leave it so I can read, you know, honey, crunchy, flavored, double dipped. And so I just made a tag and then journaled on the tag. And a lot of the pages I used in this journal are from Daphne's Diary, the pages in the Daphne Diaries magazine. And look at my to try list. Say yes more, let go of the past, be weirder, love myself first, ask why and how, postpone less, speak only truth, dream bigger, enjoy the now, go my own way. So, and in here, I found this in a magazine, clipped it out, added a tag here, so it's a tip out. And here I wrote, what is freedom? And here I am adding what freedom means to me. And I made this little paper bag out of an old encyclopedia book page. And then in here, I have a spot to journal on. And look, I took a picture of myself. As that's what I'm doing lately, is taking pictures of me, a selfie. And pointing to right behind me is my hutch. And I'm pointing to I love coffee, my I love coffee sign. So I think I'm going to do a lot of coffee stuff in my journal. There's my January calendar, which I always like to do. Here's a little layout of today's plan. Drink coffee and be awesome. And then down here is where I journaled. Always love taking little bits and pieces and trying to lay them out somehow on a page. And I love this 2-page spread. A lot of the pages I've done in here are not, they're finished, and now I just need to add like a tag or something, and it'll be a spot for me to journal on. I love this artist. Her name is Kelly Ray Roberts, and I've bought some of her art in the past. This is an old, it's called Journey to Wings date book. And there's some really beautiful pictures in here that I could scan and use, or I have cut pictures out of this book. And I won't even do anything on this page because I think it's just so pretty. I love the colors. I love her faces that she draws and colors. So I just added a little embellishment here, and I'm going to leave it that way. And here on the tab, I wrote happy, and down here it says blooming. And on this page, I made a pocket, and then that's where I can one day, add a tag right on it, and then, do that. And I love these rosettes. I have this in pink and green and red and white, and they really make nice little, instead of a tab like this, you could use as a flower tab. I like that. And then here, there's a pocket. And on this page, I have teared a piece of tissue paper and glued it down, just sort of preparing the page. And this one is prepared. I've made a little pocket there. This flips open. There hasn't been too much going on in January, so, I'm not, that's why I think this book is going to take me through probably at least 3 months. And here's another page I did. I love it. I love this. This is by Sherry Baldy. You can buy her images. They come uncolored and colored. And it's just so sweet. I love this image. This girl, she's like, she is thinking what to journal. That reminds me of me. I'll be sitting here thinking, what am I going to journal about? So I added this image, this, couple of little pieces of ephemera there, a pen, and then there's my tag. It's all ready to go. And on this page, this is really cool. So I took a piece of pattern paper and then scored it right here. So, and inked it. So it opens up like so. And then I added a vellum over this big tag to make a pocket. And then I've got little bits and pieces that I can journal on. I'm really into the pinks and vintage this new year. And then this was, when you, like where I do all my like spraying and painting and inking and stuff, I think I laid down a doily and then ink the doily, and then when you take it off, you're left with this impression. And I actually like that so much that I've kept that piece of paper and I just scan it. And then anytime I want to use it, I will just print it up. So I glue that there. So it opens up and then the whole page goes like that. And then on here, let's see if sometimes I don't know if this actually comes out or not. Nope, everything's glued down. So there's all kinds of papers, different layering going on in the background. Here, little tab that says Tuesday, but first coffee. That's a picture of my coffee cup. And I don't know, brought out some glitter and stuff. And then here on the tag, I just wrote that I like making different types of coffee. So as you can see, I mean, I've got this here and then tons of empty pages. So I will be going back and forth in my book. And actually, I did this. This is so cool. I purchased, you know when you purchase a digital printable, but they're, it's not a whole page. Like there were like 12 different digitals in it. Like this one, little polka dots, this type of flower. So I just copy and pasted them all into a Word document and then moved everything around and then printed it up. So that was fun. Okay, so we got lots of blank pages going on here. And then this is a printable that I purchased. I forget the name of it, but it's really pretty, isn't it? Oh, and there's the other side of that. Where did it go? So there's the other, yeah, there's the other side. So pretty cool. That's always fun to do. Lots of pocket there. And so there's my journal. So that'll be for January, February, and probably March. Okay, so now I want to work on a page. And I think, gotta find where I want to do it. Oh, here. I think I'm going to do this page right here. So I'm going to bring out my supplies. So what I was thinking is gluing this down right here. And then tearing some of this off and gluing it on the other side. Or maybe I'll do it here. Actually, forget. This is already pretty. All right, so gluing this down, tearing some of this pretty watercolor flowers and gluing that on this side. And then these watercolor flowers, I thought I would cut one of that out and glue it in there. I was thinking maybe using something in here like these vintage stamps. And then putting down some word phrases. I like this one here. Gather the ones you love. Freedom, fresh air, blessed, goodbye winter. Yeah, definitely want winter to go goodbye. I'm ready for a lot of sunshine. Hope, joy, believer, write your own story. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to go a little fast forward, maybe, and turn on some music, and let's do this page. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. You know how sometimes more is better, sometimes less is better. In this case, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I've got the words that I want there, and I'm happy with it. I even did a little bit of outlining of this image here of the watercolored flowers. And yeah, now, and that's it. So yeah, that one came together really, really fast. I like it. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all soon, everybody. Bye-bye.